So Karnataka High Court dismisses Amazon and Flipkart pleas against Competition Commission of India. So it's unwise to scuttle investigation. The Karnataka High Court on Friday dismissed the writ petitions filed by e-commerce giants Amazon and Flipkart challenging an order passed by the Competition Commission of India for a preliminary investigation into their alleged anti-competitive practices. So, a single bench of Justice P.S. Dinesh Kumar dismissed the writ petition, citing the limitations of the power of judicial review under Article 226 of the Constitution of India to interfere with a probe ordered by an expert specialized body. It would be unwise to prejudge the issues raised by the petitioners in these writ petitions at this stage and scuttle the investigation, the court said in the judgment. The impugned order was passed by the Competition Commission of India in January 2020 under Section 26 Clause 1 of the Competition Act, directing the Director General to investigate into the allegations against Amazon and Flipkart. The order came on a complaint filed by Delhi Vyapar Mahasangh, an organization of retailers who alleged that Amazon and Flipkart were giving preferential treatment to a select set of vendors by having indirect control on their operations, especially the launch of smartphones. The DVM alleged that the e-commerce companies were abusing their competitive position. The Competition Commission of India, finding prima facie merit in the complaint, a probe into the practices of Amazon and Flipkart like discounting practices, exclusive tie-ups and private labels. Senior advocate Gopal Subramaniam, appearing for Amazon, argued that there was no jurisdictional fact enabling Competition Commission of India to issue the order. Firstly, there must be an agreement. Secondly, such agreement must be between the enterprises situated at different levels of the production or supply chain. And thirdly, such agreement should cause or likely to cause AAEC. These requirements have not been satisfied. Therefore, there is no application of mine. Now, senior advocate Uday Hola and Dhyan Chinnappa, appearing for Flipkart, argued that the antitrust body prima facie views are not supported by any evidence or materials. They also highlighted that no agreement which has adversely effect on competition has been placed on record. The manufacturers of products sell them on Flipkart's online marketplace. If a seller chooses to sell exclusively on Flipkart's marketplace, it is it is his and her prerogative, and Flipkart cannot be held responsible. The petitioners also argued that they were not served any notice by the Competition Commission of India before passing the order. The petitioners also relied on a 2018 order passed by the Competition Commission of India, which dismissed a complaint filed by All India Vendors Association holding that Flipkart and Amazon were not dominant players in the market. Now, coming to Additional Solicitor General Madhvi Devan, defending the Competition Commission of India, submitted that the impugned order was only a direction for investigation and hence the challenge was premature. The Additional Solicitor General pointed out that the Commission has analysed several aspects in the context of violation of Section 3 Clause 4 of the Act and the complexity involving the parameters of inter-platform and intra-platform and inter-channel distribution. Commission has recorded the existence of preferred sellers, preferential listing, etc. in the impugned order. As regards the petitioner's reliance on the order passed in the Eva case, the Additional Solicitor General also said that the concept of res judicata was not applicable with respect to orders passed under Section 26 Clause 1. Now, coming to court's finding, the High Court framed three issues. A. What is nature of the impugned order passed under Section 26 Clause 1 of the Act? B. Whether a prior notice and opportunity of hearing is mandatory at the stage of issuing direction to the Director General to hold inquiry under Section 26 Clause 1 of the Act. C. Whether impugned order calls for interference. Now, the issues A and B were answered as A. An order under Section 26 Clause 1 of the Act passed by the Commission is an administrative direction to one of its wings departmentally and without entering upon any adjudicatory process, and B. Section 26 clause 1 of the act does not mention about issuance of any notice to any party before or at the time of formation of an opinion by the commission on the basis of information received by it. The court observed that the impugned order showed that the commission has looked into the information in detail and applied its mind. Under Article 226, the court cannot substitute the views of the adjudicatory body with its views. Judicial review is not over the decision but over the decision making process. In a writ petition filed under Article 226 of the Constitution of India seeking judicial review, the High Court can examine only the decision making process with the exception, namely the cases involving violation of fundamental human rights. The law on the point is fairly well settled, the court said. Competition Commission of India was represented by Mrs. Madhavi Devan, Additional Solicitor General, instructed by Samvad partners Harish Narasappa and Arjun Krishnan, along with senior associates Suhas Shenoy and Ankur Singh, and associates Shaurya Bari acted for Competition Commission of India in the matter. Thank you.